Put some in a bucket and show them how you play in the dirt. Hello guys. So if you didn't see on my on the beginning of our video, we are working on cleaning out the stall. So we've got everything cleaned out. Let me get to the back of the stall. Did it get in your shirt? Again, your shirt? It's all right. We've spread some DE in here. Just because it's warming up. It's been about 70 degrees today.
Mama, my shirt.
Is it in your shirt? Is it itching? Ooh, you got it right there in your shirt too, didn't you?
No.
But I really don't have enough. I think a full stall takes like at least 2 bags, maybe 3. Of course, this one's been sitting for a while, so it's pretty packed anyway. But we are going to work on getting our maternity ward set up today, for sure, because I have, and of course, normally, you know, you've seen my other videos. Normally, I just bring a doe in here. We do use the deep litter method, which we don't have straw. You know, I just use hay. My stalls are locked off for the most part from all of the does. So there's never anybody in here except for when we're kidding. Or of course I have to quarantine or separate somebody, which I've not really had to do. I'm not going to do this part because this part's actually going to be blocked off from the does. And of course, as soon as I give them hay this first day, they'll have hay scattered around here anyway. I'm not too concerned as far as getting it perfect, and as far as not having enough to quite cover everything. But I've got the DE spread down for lice, any kind of bugs. It is getting warmer weather, and any kind of dirt barn floor, you know, where you've got animals staying a lot, is going to start getting lice or mites. Or we do treat our goats with Silence. I don't know if I said that right. It's a topical ointment to give them. We really don't have any issues with it because we do give that to them every spring. But you know, it's warming up. It's getting springtime, so just kind of spreading all this out a little more. I have 4 does due in March. A couple of them have later March due dates. Like Wolf Magic is one. Don't think she's going to go at the end of March. I think she's going to go at the beginning of March. So that's not how you're supposed to spread the dust, honey, or shavings. But what I was saying, you know, we're the DE for lice. Try to sum this up and quit rambling. And we used the deep litter method with the hay. Only have does in here usually in the spring when they're kidding. So what was in here, you know, should have been parasite free because it had been in here since last spring after our spring clean out. Might have been some does in here for the summertime, or if it's real rainy and stormy, I'll open up the stall doors to give them more than just the barn aisle. But that's generally it. But we've got it cleaned out. We are going to put 3 does in here. Cassie's real friendly. I'm not concerned about her or anything, so I'm actually going to leave her out. But we're going to catch Lace, Wolf Magic, and Blue. And we're going to put them in here. I'll show you the maternity ward setup kind of once I get to it. she's already been playing in the poop, as you'll see from our manure and stuff. I'll show you what I did with our material that we cleaned out of the barn. Okay, so we're outside, and of course, I'm sure you guys have heard where we put our water into the barn. And we've had trench holes where we didn't have enough dirt to go back in the holes after it settled because it took us so long to get it in. So we've been putting our composted, manure. Like you can see this, it's not like fresh. It's fixing to be dirt where it's been sitting for almost a year. We'll throw us some grass seed in there to help it grow. And we also put about half of it over here in this raised garden bed. This one needs put together. We actually didn't use it last year, but this one, we put a lot of the lighter, looser stuff that just needs broken up in here. We'll get this raked out and leveled out and go back to growing us some veggies, and growing JC some veggies mostly. She did carrots in there last year, and what she didn't eat, she fed to her bunnies. She's still in here covering her legs with sawdust, or with shavings. Like I said, when I put the does in here the first night, they're going to scatter their flake of hay that I'm going to give to them once we get it set up. And it'll have a hay bedding mixed in with it. But I just wanted to kind of address this, and I am doing it, a little bit differently because I have so many going at one time. Which is the reason why I cleaned that out. I didn't have any problem putting a doe in there overnight just to keep her. Just shove some hay under the wet stuff, keep the babies out of it, keep her out of it, and then clean it out, when I turn them out the next day. But we've got, like I said, the 4. Well, I'm not going to show you right now because I'll have to catch them and then I'll get them all riled up. But let me get my fencing set up here for my little pens and a couple of T-posts set in here. And I'll show you guys how I set this up. Okay, guys, it's getting dark. I put Letty in the bathtub and I rushed out here. I have the maternity ward finished, set up for 2 goats, maybe 3. My fencing didn't quite line up. I can't figure out why it didn't line up the way that it did last year, because I've not cut it and I'm using the same material. But we're gonna see if we can catch some does and get them locked up for the night. Come on, goaties! Go, goaties! Alright, I'll see how this works. Dutch got out again. See if I can clean off a bald spot here. Put some food down. Oh, here's a pan. That's one of the ones I'm wanting. Let me get out of here. Maybe Wolf will come down here and go in. No, she's gonna stand right there at the front of the barn. Alright, I'm gonna lay that down there and sacrifice my feed scoop. Get in the barn. Go on, go eat. No, no, no. There we go. Get her to push her way in here. Yeah, I'm not feeling any ligaments on her. Alright. It's real simple. Just lift up on that. This piece slides up here. Let her slip under there. Go on. Go on. Go on. Nope, 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 nope. On around. On around. Right there. Right there. Come on, Lace. I know you want some. Come on. Come on in there, Bug Mama. Alright, run everybody else out. This is the one I want to keep. Alright, go on. Good girl, Lace. You ready for your food? Huh? Oh, 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 oh. Let's check her. Pretty sure I still feel ligaments on her. Good girl. But she's going to stay in here anyway. Alright, go on. Alright, guys. It's the, of course, next day. It's not quite morning, but I did get, I'm going to kind of redo some of this. So if you're hearing this again, it was dark. So I'll try to edit out and not repeat myself. But I have I did go ahead and get Blue in here. I brought this in here last night because I wasn't feeling Wolf's ligaments here. She's been sunk in. She's had a really good size udder. And if you feel her ligaments back here, I really don't think I'm feeling them, like, at all. If I questioned it yesterday, I'm not feeling anything right now. Like, it goes straight from like hip to like I can't feel any kind of nothing. So I think she'll have hers very soon, like the next 24 hours at least. Probably less than that because I didn't think I could feel hers yesterday. Now Lace here, oh, I think I still feel Lace's. But hers are really squishy. Oh, yeah, I think I'm feeling them, but they're real squishy. Blue, she is not shedding off the best for herself. You're alright. Hold still, let me check. I'm not happy with her condition. I don't think she has been getting near enough to eat. Pretty sure I'm feeling ligaments. She's got a tiny little udder. Her due date is March 7th. I think hers is March 4th. And hers was actually March 21st. But, yeah, that's not going to happen. Going to give Blue some hay, which we are going to put up here in this top where there isn't anything. So here we go. Maternity ward is set up. Of course, Lace is already starting to spread her hay out, as you can see. I'm going to give her actually a little bit out of here. And I'm going to scoot it on down to a fresh area. Come on, goats. Fighting the daylights out of each other. Alright, so here's my pen. Here's our maternity ward. Now that you can see, I just have these T-posts weaved into this 2x4 fencing. Of course, these are fainting goats. They're not real hard on fences, which is why I'm able to do this. If you had a different breed of goat, also this is high enough that I can step over it. If you had a different breed of goat, they might potentially jump on that, or just flat out, you know, push it down. These, they will rub up against the fences, which is why these kind of already, well, Lace is going to demonstrate trying to get Blue's feed. Here, let's move you. Come here. Come here. 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 Just moving you away from Lace. I gotta get her a bucket of water. Ice cream buckets work really good because I check their water twice a day, which gives them 2 gallons a day if they wanted it, but they don't even drink that much usually. You see Lace hasn't touched hers from yesterday, and now it's got dust in it, but Wolf has drank hers, which is another sign of impending labor, is drinking a lot more water in the beginning. Of course, if they step on her or something, they're going to break, but you don't have to worry about a baby falling in it, and if they do, they get right back out. Yeah, these T-posts are just, I've got a hay string tied at the bottom, and that just sets down on it. Hay string up here, when I want to get in there, or let the goat in or out, I just lift this up, just like one of the old gate systems that, you know, farmers used to use out in the pastures and whatnot, and then lift up on the bottom to lift it up and over. I did have to tie that down to the middle T-post there because Lace wanted to push up on it, so now she can't push up on it. She's trying to get Blue's feed, so she's not getting her ration, and we don't want to have another ketosis issue like with Charlie. So trying to kind of, you know, go back to the way that I did things last year, putting them up a little bit in advance. I've got another project that I'm going to start on today. I think I should be able to do that today without any problems. I've also got my camera set up there, so of course I'm keeping an eye on them from the house. Hopefully we'll have a daytime birth with her and it won't be too much later. The girls have no after-school activities today, so don't have anything to worry about there. But this is our little maternity ward set up. What is, I think Penelope's after chickens. Hello, Star. Or, you're not Star, you're Nova. There's Star. That's her mommy. And, yeah, the goats broke into my feed room yesterday. So, we got feed bags out that we have to pick up again. What are you doing, Nova? She's not due or in labor, Blue here, so her stall doesn't quite have as much in it. I just want to be able to keep an eye on her and mainly separate her for feeding purposes. So, here's our maternity ward setup. Hopefully you guys are making sense of all of this because I'm rambling. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one that I'm fixing to start filming right now. Bye.